Y esto para mí no es sorpresa.
Cosas nefastas que le pasan al boxeo, que no queremos que pasen.
Out of the gate.
Boston gana en 5.
Siempre las buenas historias siempre están.
On Golf 401, we call golf.
Breaking news.
Matemáticas básicas. 1 más 1 es 2.
Killing it.
Quizás un reloj roto, tú sabes, está bien 2 veces al día.
So McElroy, he's definitely going to make moves. Clark has to stay on that.
El atrevido es usted. El atrevido es usted que está retando.
Con la pintura no van a hacer mucho party, pero te dicen desde ya.
Un rellenazo para Cody lucir bien.
PGA has not lost the competitive side. Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
Tengo que picharte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this
Aquí
section.
lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque él no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
Pues, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que lo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course, it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes para contar un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Thank you for joining We Call Sport Podcast. My name is Nola Boy, founder of We Call Sports, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. We will be taking questions and comments of you, our viewers, during the live events. This brings me to my next question. So what sports do you guys cover? Too easy. Currently, we have 2 English programs. First one is We Call Golf on Mondays. Second one is We Call Football on Wednesdays, where Miguel and I will be covering the latest and greatest on the world of golf and football. We also have 2 Spanish programs. On Thursday, we have the main program, We Call Sports Podcast, with John D, G.I. Josh, and myself talking MLB, NBA, Thursday Night Football, boxing, and more. And on Saturday, we have G.I. Josh, Johnny N, and Hush X talking wrestling on We Call Wrestling. Hope you enjoy this program. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share to bring you more content. And remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it. We be about it.
We be about it.
Once again, it's us. Yes, we call golf. Once again, you already know what's up. Let's go. Get up, everybody. Get up. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Miguel, give me those claps, Miguel. Give me those claps. Give me those claps. Give me those claps, Miguel. Give me those claps. Give me those claps. Give me that love. Give me that love. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. To We Call Golf. As always, Nolo Boy, hashtag Red Cup. I gotta get it with me. Hey, don't worry about it. What's in the cup? It's not for you. It's for me. Okay, so just take it easy. All right, Miguel, what's up? What you got, boy?
What's popping? What's happening? What's happening?
Bro, I got all this positive energy coming everywhere, bro. What's up? Oh, hyped up, my man. Oh, hyped up, man. Hey, listen.
You know.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to put it out there, man. Hey, guys, if you guys are not, whoever's not watching us, man, you guys are missing on money. All right, we are about to go ahead and start putting this money down because Miguel, we be
calling it. We be calling it. We don't be just be about it.
You know,
we be calling it. That's what we do, bro. Yo, listen, when you follow it, when you follow it, you get into this routine and this and watching it and seeing people coming from top 10s and here and there, and you see them get hot. You see the momentum shift changing and all these who's coming up. So man, it's just about it's all about timing, and then show them what we're talking about. Show them who give them a little.
But
give them a little piece of what do we talk about the episodes,
we're just hot, boy, right now. We're just too hot right now. But before we go out there, we gotta say what's up and put them out there. Our sponsors, QV Ventilation. Holla at your boy. Let me let you know what we all about in QV Ventilation. Let's go. Quality Ventilation, the industry-leading service that keeps your business moving. These certified professionals can install any system that caters your specific needs. Their commitment to superior service to ventilation, maintenance, HVAC, and electrical is second to none. With more than a decade of service around the U.S. and trusted by major companies, Quality Ventilation staff have the experience to deal with all the models of equipment and stay up to date with the latest in technology. If you wish to contact them, please do so by email or visit their website at qualityventilation.net. And remember, se habla español.
And remember, talk Spanish, you know.
Se habla español. Remember that, okay? Hey, holla at your boy, QB Ventilation, out there in Killeen, Texas. Hit him up, man. They go everywhere, all right? Top notch. You already saw the video, saw the pictures, man. You already know what's up, okay? But before we go in, hey, Miguel, I'm gonna give you another chance. Are you sure you want to go, show this or this people, man? These people just don't know that we just predicting the future somewhere here at We Call Sports Podcast.
Just go back.
Golf. All right. So let me just give him a quick brief of what we talking about right here before we jump completely into this.
Yeah, you already know. You already know. Guy on top, favorite golfer. I'm rooting for him every single time he's out there on the field because this is the guy that if he gets hot, there's nobody stopping this kid. We don't, with no further to do, Rory McIlroy.
Let me let y'all know. There is going to be a course champion, and there's going to be a DP World Tour champion.
Just like the FedEx, ladies and gentlemen.
Just like the FedEx. For now, the one that's going to win, regardless, I don't think there's no question in here.
It's this guy.
It's going to be Rory. Rory is going to win his third consecutive DP World Tour championship. There's no way around it. He's going to lose that. I'm sorry for the other competitors. You guys are competing to win this tournament. That's it. But not, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just like, do we have to say anything else?
Do we have to prove?
Is this section Is this session over?
This is this simple, ladies and gentlemen. I know, I get it. So, how they're so good. I got it. It hurts. We so good that it hurts. You know what I'm saying? So, but we called it here at We Call Sports a week ago. Yes, got it or whatever. But Miguel, this gentleman right here on the bottom, called who was gonna win the DP Tour Championship. All right, Miguel, what you got to say about that? That's your boy, man. Go ahead, man.
Listen. Just number third in the world, right now, currently. This gentleman right here has been a favorite golfer for years, since his debut. I've seen him since he was, a kid. So I'm not surprised at all. He's 26 wins now in his career. We see how many times he's won this one. He loves this tournament. He's always going to play it. It's the FedEx on the other side of the world. Listen, McIlroy is just one of those players that I keep on saying it. If he gets hot and he gets momentum, he can go on the streak like the Tiger, like the Schefflers went on this streak. He's one of these guys that goes on streaks and he won't let go. Once he finds his swing, he's one of the top. He's the elite. He's still. Let's not get it twisted. He won the Wells Fargo this year. He won the Zurich Classic in New Orleans this year. Right? Let's not get it twisted. Just because we don't see him as much, but he did. He at the FedEx. He missed a couple. He lost a couple tournaments that he was supposed to win as well. So let's have this in mind, everybody. Right? Runners up, top 10s. We're talking about. Listen.
He stepped away for a minute. He had
to because he's missing. He lipped out for 2 wins.
Up and down. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, through this season, the season of golf, it's not easy.
Got to take a break.
And we're gonna talk a little bit more right later on about how hard it is to win in the PGA Tour. All right. So, but just keep in mind that this gentleman is consistent. All right. He's always in the fight. Like Miguel said, if he's up there in the leaderboard on the last day, you better recognize that he's coming. Okay,
Well,
just like Scotty, same thing as Scotty, same thing. You gotta look at little board. Okay, I'm only 3 or 4 shots behind. I gotta step my game. 3 shots behind, I gotta step my game. All right, 3 shots ahead of them, you still gotta step up your game. So it don't matter where you at. But if he's right there and a puncher's distance, like, oh, you have to.
And it wasn't a terrible year for him, right? He got runner up at the U.S. Open. He got, that's second place at the Genesis Scottish Open. He got tied for 4th at the Olympics.
Oh yeah,
for 5th. He didn't play bad at the Tour Champion. He tied for 9th. He won the Wells Fargo, like I already said. 3rd place at the Valero, Texas. So he didn't play bad. He's in the presence, ladies and gentlemen. He's there. He won 2 tournaments this year, 18 cuts made, top 25 15 times, 1 runner-up, top 10 7 times. He got 2 wins. He played 19 events. He stayed relevant. He made $10 million out of the $90 million that he already made on his career. We're talking about McIlroy, FedEx Cup champion in 2016, 2019, 2022. The kid doesn't have, he still got a lot of golf in him, but there's only certain things that he wants to achieve. I'm thinking, the Grand Slam or winning a couple more major champions, right? This is Rory we're talking about. This is McIlroy. This is the kid that's been like compared to Tiger, fighting versus Tiger for several years to see who's the best in the world. So this is not a surprise for me. This here is the norm and should be the norm for a lot of tournaments. He just gets frustrated with his swing just like everybody else does, and tweaks here, tweaks there, different coaches, different focus, stuff goes on, marriage, kids, a lot of stuff happens. But if he's dialed in, focused, this is it. This is the guy that should be on number 1 for a long time still. So I think he gets a couple more years. So
you know what?
With that said, this is not a surprise.
Miguel? You know what impressed me? His ball speed still 180 plus. Still 180 plus. It's just ridiculous. How can you dial like up and down from that? Like it's crazy. He was like throwing darts out there. He was playing dart in a golf game. And whoever has played golf before, for you to play dart like literally 3 feet 3 inches, whatever, from the hole. Like he was dialed in 3 to 5. He was right there the whole time in that 4th day. So it was outstanding to see him shoot out there. Shout out to the number 2, which I think it was Rasmus Holgert. He actually went against his brother last year, but this year they're twins, by the way. So he already checked the block with those both brothers. They already had a shot. They already took care of him. So on top of that, he has won it 6 times, as you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen. 6 times. Out of those 6 times, he had won this final tournament 3 times. All right.
That's why it's not a surprise for me. None of this is a surprise. Him being there is
Miguel, what
normal for me.
Question. What is why is it that he does so good, man, in like overseas? Why do you think he does so good overseas, man?
It can be several things there, right? Remember, he's at his hometown. He doesn't have to fly thousands of miles. He doesn't have to have all this going. He probably, this is where he grew up, right? And that side of his, this is where he feels comfortable. I guess the atmosphere, you can, when you go somewhere, right? Let's say you go to, right? And all of a sudden they set you up in Japan. And when you see a Walmart and you walk into Walmart and you're in the Walmart, you're like, oh, wow, I made it. Oh, something I know. This is like a fresh, breath of air, right? So it has to be the same effect, right? He's been in the United States playing for so much golf, PGA. So I know he goes home, but I'm sure he spends a lot of time in the United States. And then he goes home, and then like it's a fresh breath of air for him. It's like, wow. It can be that. It can be multiple things. It can be that he's used to those courses over there in Europe. You see what I'm saying? Like he can be used to it already more than over here.
No, he started. He won his first one. He won it on 2012. So he's been there at least 12 years playing there. So he got used to it already. So
he got used to it. And for me is it could be that his eyesight sees different, the elevation, the air, the combination of all this stuff, right? Because right now on distance on the tour, he's second, he's 320, right? But on driver accuracy, he's 101. Yeah. So it's telling you that once he hits it off the tee, sometimes he's off or he's on. Either or, it's a hit or miss. So for McIlroy, once he hits the ball a couple times down the fairway, he gets it 320, he's on. It's over. Nobody can catch him. But once he doesn't, it's done deal. So, but to your question, it's just maybe it can be he feels more at home. It can feel that like that. He feels comfortable. Maybe he's so far away, and maybe it could just be it could just be the atmosphere that he knows about. The talking to your buddies from years and years and years, talking the language to former people that are from Ireland, talking, that language can maybe make him feel, more loose, more comfortable, not tensed up by the people around him.
You got more Irish golfers out there in that league as well.
For sure.
So he had a back-to-back on 2014, 2015, as you can see, and then he had the triple 2022 through 2024. So let's see what happens.
Surprise for anybody?
Yeah,
all he got to do is win 2 of them, and then keep in the top 10. That's it, and he'll win it.
Hey, shout out to him. Just want to bring out again that TGL, his league, his new virtual league is going to be coming here on January. So stay tuned. I believe it's January 25. Don't quote me on that date.
25th, 25th, yeah.
25th is okay. So quote me on that, then book me down. All right, it's gonna happen down in Florida. So stay tuned. That's gonna be something game changer, obviously. So stay tuned to that. TGL. We might do another.
Calling that.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing another show about what the TGL is, which we already did, but we're gonna do it again just to refresh everybody's mind. Okay, so
I might visit it too.
Never
know. Surprise.
Let's go. Well, this concludes the DP World Tour for this year. Rory took care of that. Took it to the house again for the 6th time. Yep. So hopefully we good to go with Rory, and then Rory can translate that game back over here to the PGA and see what he does out here in the Century. All right. So hey, kudos to you, Rory.
Bravo.
Rory, and you made Miguel look a whole lot better. All right. So with his picks. So with that being said, let me see what I can do here. With that being said, shooting out here, we're gonna go to the next topic, and the next topic is crucial because that's what everybody wants us to talk about today. So let's go at it. So in the Bermuda Islands, all right, the Butterfield Bermuda
what a story
championship was won by our own Rafa Campos. But before we dig into it, Miguel, I got 2 things. Let me hit the first one. Right quick, ladies and gentlemen. And the following one is our boy from the island of Puerto Rico.
Rafa, baby, let's go.
Rafa Campos, baby.
Come on, Rafa. Come on, baby. Get him.
We need our flag to be up there, all right, man. You're the only one that's carrying it right now in that world until Miguel gets up there. At least in
its golf. Yeah, at least it's golf world.
Until Miguel gets up there. But
let's go.
Hey, but Rafa Campos, man, we need something from you. You missed last tournament, the worldwide. You missed it by a cut. So to get to the weekend, let's get to the weekend one step at a time. Let's get to the weekend. Rafa Campos first, and then from that point on, you got a puncher's chance out there. Yep. All right, just focus one at a time. All right, guys. That's all.
Remember, a lot of top 10s get you really close in the FedEx. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man. So I'm trying to make sure that he's good to go, and I'm extremely excited. I just need him to buckle up, make it happen. I know he's hungry.
One win. One win in Puerto Rico. Go on one win, and we'll have a parade of him in Puerto Rico in no time.
all day, every day. So let me switch it around here. So that's our pick for the Bermuda. Hope one of the 6 that you see here wins. My Miguel. That's 2 for 2 for we call on golf.
Did we
call that? That we just went 2 for 2.
Are we calling sports? Are we calling golf? Or we're calling people who's gonna win?
What are we?
We calling winners.
What?
What is this program?
What are we doing?
Should we go on like a? Should we go on like a fan duel? Should we just go on like on some type of booking and betting type of
what's going on
program and just
what's going on?
The betting going up. We just put all our money on betting.
Hey, but and the second thing before we move forward, hey, GI Josh, thank you for being with us. You already know he's talking about Rafa Campos too, so everybody's happy for him. Yep, definitely happy. Partiéndolo, you already know. Hey, thank you, GI, for being with us and shooting out there a quick quote on Rafa Campos. We appreciate it. GI Josh, remember from We Call Sports on Thursdays, all right? Where we talk about NBA, MLB, and more, to be honest with you, and football, a little bit of football in there. And he also is on Saturday with the wrestling We Call Wrestling, all right? So just stay tuned with them and see what's up on him. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Hey, so Miguel,
part of the team.
Miguel, I'm gonna leave this to you, and then I'm gonna close it out. Let me put it like this simple, all right? Hey, by the way, shout out to Chichi next to Miguel too. So go ahead, man.
Okay, so yeah. Whoever didn't see Chichi, he's right here. I don't know if anybody. That's Chichi right there.
Even Chichi is smiling from the
even
the sky.
Chichi are giving him the the blessings from above. Listen,
I already know.
Another one. I don't even know where to start from another Puerto Rican doing something big to another first time winner this year still. How many first time winners did we have this year? 6, 7, maybe 8 of them?
A whole bunch
of first winners. Why not somebody in Puerto Rico that's only representing Puerto Rico? Went to the Olympics and represent us up on high. A guy that we've been talking about. If you go to our episodes previous to even that one that we just called, if you go back to the first ones, we even mentioned Rafael Campos, that where he's from and that yada, yada, yada. This guy being Rafael Campos, only being 36 years old, from 1888, born 1888. It's his first win. Two top tens with him in this position. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so much to talk about here. Just it's not because he's Puerto Rican, not because he's the only person representing Puerto Rico right now. It's just another sport that Puerto Rico just thrives in and is always going to put their stamp of that flag wherever we could pit it. If there's a marble tournament, I'm sure there's gonna be a Puerto Rican practicing marbles right now since the wound to get somewhere in the marble competition. There's every sport. There's gonna be a stamp of Puerto Rican, which I love because it's a small island that always tries to go above and beyond in everything that we do. Proud moment for this gentleman right here. First career win, 2 top 10s, 148. So now he's in the FedEx. So now he's in the 150 already. Just so you guys can know, one win. He jumps to the 80th in the fall FedEx, and he's 161st in overall. But listen, that one win. He got top 5 finishes, already earned $3 million. Started joined the tour in 2020. So, but he's been on the qualifiers. He's been through the whole roller coaster, guys. He's been playing for a long time, roller coaster after roller coaster after roller coaster. This is a totally story of just not giving up and just believing in your craft and keep on sharpening that tool in the shed. Every time you're practicing, I'm sure it takes a sacrifice. You can hear it in his voice, ladies and gentlemen. I know Nolo's going to play something for you guys in a minute here after we talk about him, but just just to put a little more in perspective how he won this too, right? We're talking about this guy was so in tune to his swing. This all he had to do was swing the club this week. Like literally, he made, I think on his third round he made one hiccup on the fourth round he made a hiccup on, I think, on 15, but on 14 something magical happened to this guy. Something magical. He went 4 birdies in the row. And then to seal it off, he goes 4 birdies in the back. This is his third round. Look at it right here. Yeah. So he pars the first hole. Listen, this is after he already made the cut, right? Remember, you got to make the cut to get to this third round. To get to the cut, he throws a par, birdie. He pars. This is where his veins starts to come into ice, right? On number 6, he birdies. 7, he birdies. 8, he birdies. 9, he birdies. Ladies and gentlemen, already this guy inside of his body, he's already, it's like a heat check. It's like when Steph Curry's he already made 7 threes. Guess who's going to get the ball again? Steph Curry. Guess who is he going to throw it from? Almost half court, maybe. And guess what's going to happen? He's going to make it. Here comes number 10. He makes another birdie. This is a heat check, ladies and gentlemen. 5 birdies in a row. All he has to do is swing the club at this point. You know what's going through his body right there when you make 4 in a row and then you hit this 5th one and then you just par 5 of them and then you go birdie. Now now the world has just opened up like this aura on top of your energy just opens up. And then he goes the next day just with all this energy and all this pump, but like, man, I made it to Sunday in the last group. And then him to come straight off the box, par. This is where it gets dicey, ladies and gentlemen. On number 4, I think this is when he misses a putt.
That's correct.
It does shake your nerves. This does shake your nerves because you're like, oh shit, wait a minute. Last round, I made a bogey here. Shakes him up a little bit. What happens next? Ice back in his veins. He gets a par. The next 2 holes, this is where he says, wait a minute. This is where all this adrenaline hits into you. He takes number 6, hits a crazy drive, gets on the green. Now all he has to do is close out, but he doesn't do that. He keeps the pedal down, all the way down, makes birdie. On number 7, he eagled this hole twice in the tournament. The first day he eagled it. The 4th round, he eagles it again. Then he goes par, bogey. Bogey is okay there because he makes an eagle, you get that shot back. Adrenaline running. Last round, caddy's next to you. What's the caddy telling you? Just keep it as you go and just keep on hitting the green, keep on hitting the fairways. This is all we need, Rafi Campos. Let's do this. Let's go. Stays focused. Here comes Tito Trinidad in the 10th round, just swinging away. He hits him in the liver. And then he hits him in the liver. Here comes number 10, birdie. He hits him again. Here comes 11th round. He knocks him out again. Bro, he goes par, bogey. He misses on 14. He gets shaky again. He misses a bogey. There's a 2-shot, 3-shot lead, if I'm not mistaken. Rafi comes in pars for the last hole of the tournament. Ice in his veins. Once he makes the shot, you can see his body shiver a little bit because it's the change of his life. It's a life-changing thing to win this. There's nothing else to do but let your body just let the sensation run through your feet all the way through your brain and all the emotions comes out. I even shed a tear for him. I get emotional now just watching this story. Unbelievable story. Son on Monday runs to the hospital. Once he finishes, there goes his child. It's just an unbelievable story. Please go to YouTube, watch this kid's story. It's amazing where the little island comes from. and how much sports we develop there. So shout out to Rafi Campos. Now he has this cushion. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, he gets exemption for 2 years. He's going to the Century. He doesn't have to struggle no more with all these payments, trying to get to Corey for all these events just to get into. Super happy that he picks the name of Puerto Rico and high. Again, another sport. I can't say more than congratulations. Y puñeta, let's go.
Definitely in there. So before I jump in and go in there and talk about Rafa Campos, I'm gonna play you the interview that he had right after he won. And please, ladies and gentlemen, that shivers, all that emotion, just feel it, because we felt it. We shed a tear. We was happy. We was screaming out here. We was doing everything. So
it's been
happy as hell.
Best week of my life. After such
a little more closer.
Year, to have things kind of go my way, everything together at once. I'm just so happy and grateful to have the support I do, my team, my coaches, my
ladies and gentlemen, he's shivering. He can't even talk.
My caddy did a great job today. I just can't believe this is actually happening to me after such a year. And I'm just grateful to be able to call myself the PGA Tour champion. It's something I've dreamt about all my life. And I just can't wait to call my family.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. This is
simple. Wow.
This is simple. Wow. All right. I need you to understand this. Chichi won, and after Chichi is Rafael Campos. That's it. No other Puerto Rican has won a PGA Tour event. Nobody. All right.
Since 2011, he's been pro.
So he's been in the Corn Ferry Tour. We already talked about the Corn Ferry. If you don't know about it, listen, this is the league before jumping into the PGA. That's what you need to do. Okay. So he won in the Corn Ferry his first tour. All right. It was the Bahamas Great Abaco Classic at the Abaco Club. All right. So he was the last person in the Corn Ferry to qualify to come to the PGA. So 30 of them qualified. He was number 30. That's how he got his card to come into the PGA. Top of that, Miguel said it already. He is already invited to the Century in January. On top of that, while he was signing the card, they told him, like, you're not also invited in the Century.
The Masters.
You got the Masters, you got the Players, and you got the PGA Championship. Okay? So that's 4 tournaments out of the bat that he's already invited. And those are major tournaments, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you didn't know about that. All right? Major or signature tournaments. All right?
His whole career.
And top of that, so on moving day, which is Saturday, he pours out a 62, 1 shot away from tying the course record. Listen, 61. It's outstanding what he did. The measurement, maybe people that see it from the outside don't get it, but for the island of Puerto Rico, that is huge. Like Miguel said last week, parade, everything, you already know people are going to be going crazy out there. People are already going crazy. People that do not watch golf, guess what? They reach out.
Golf's on the map. Puerto Rico now.
Do you saw Rafa Campos? He won. Yeah, people that never looked at golf. To tell you the truth, my father-in-law talked to me and told me, hey, you seen what Rafa Campos did? I was like, yeah. I was surprised because he brought it up. Why? Because it's big. All right. Now, this is huge. This is not for him only. This is for, see, the thing with Puerto Ricans, when one of us win, we all win.
The island wins.
We all win. That's the way that we go. So first day he posted a 70, shaky. 65 the second day. Okay. But guess what? What Nolo called it. So let's get to the weekend, and you never know what's gonna happen.
We'll cross those bridges when we get to it.
Next thing you know, round 3, boom. 1 minus from tying the course record. Round 4, little shaky. because the nerves are there. However, he actually said that while he was playing, he was thinking about his time in the Bahamas and the Abaco Classic whenever he won that tournament. And he started thinking about just calm down, one shot at a time. And he mentioned a couple of shots. He mentioned a couple of shots in his interview, and it's great. But, ladies and gentlemen, the stability of knowing that you're going to be in the PGA Tour for 2 more years, it is outrageous. He was thinking about his family, how are you going to provide? And he was thinking about staying in the PGA Tour. He didn't want to go back to the Korn Ferry. There's 2 more tournament. There's 2 more.
You got to feed your family. Mm-hmm. Not just that.
There's the RCM, which is this week, and there's 1 more, and then the fall is done. That's it. That's
it for golf. It's to January. Again.
Until January, we go back to golf. So listen, all this in your brain already. If I don't win one, I'm gonna be out of the tour, and then I gotta go back to the Korn Ferry and try to get my card. So during all the year, he didn't know whether he was gonna play. Yeah,
remember you pay for these. You pay thousands of dollars sometimes. That he had
helps him on 500. So it is so amazing, man. I'm so proud of him. So proud of his family.
Great story.
Hey, I seen the video that is going around also of his family cheering whenever he won it. Oh man, what can I say, man? Enjoy this one. Enjoy your daughter above all, right? That's the number one thing for us, father, right? Thank God that she's good to go. Thank God she's in good health. If you know Rafa Campos, ladies and gentlemen, connect us to him, please, because we really want to have him in here to interview him.
And I think I have somebody too.
So if you got somebody, please let him know. Like, we need him and we call golf. All right. So Miguel, before we move forward, something else you want to add on this topic?
Yes, just for one more thing. So his progression, I want people to know his progression, right? On the Farmers Insurance, he tied for 20. On the Mexico, tied for 38. Tie for 18. Cut. Tie for 14. 38. Tie for 9. Cut. He got cut like 10 times tournament.
Let me help you. Let me help you in that one. Out of his last 14, he was cut 13 times.
13 times. So yeah. So Myrtle Beach cut, the Schwab cut, Canada cut, Rocket cut, John Deere cut, Ice Gold cut, Bermuda, 3M, men's. But then this is where it gets interesting. He went from tied 14, 38, 9. Then he went tied 13 again, and then he won. So the top 13, the tied for 9, tied for 14, and below the tie for 20 kept him in. So you don't have to win every single. You have to be just on the top 25s, top 10s, like I said, top 5s. So that's what kept him in. Now with this one, forget about it. The sky's the limit. We'll probably see him again. Remember, it's momentum in golf. You never know. He can have his swing in the next tournament. He can win it.
And
I'm really excited. Really excited.
And at the end of the day, every Puerto Rican always says this, ladies and gentlemen, vamos puñeta. Let's go. You got this, bro. You got this. Extremely proud of you.
Congratulations.
Hey, definitely. Hey, let's keep it rocking. We got the RCM. Talking about the RCM next. Let's jump on it, Miguel. You already know. So here we always do this.
Time for your picks, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's that time. This
is where we thrive. This is
where we let you know what happens. Okay. All right. Predicting the future already. Okay. So Miguel, with not further ado, it's time for your picks. Please tell me who you pick and why.
Well, listen. First of all, I'm going with that guy in the corner because I think it's time for the momentum change for him. I think he's pinning the work. His swing is nice and tight. His swing is looking really, really great right now. I'm sure all he needs to do is practice just keeping that tempo to go into the next tournament. He doesn't need to do nothing right now. He just needs to hit a few balls in between days here and enjoy his win, but get back out there. I think he can win another in a short time. I
got one thing before you move. Each from BCU product, go Rams, And the lemma from the school is to make it real. He made it real, ladies and gentlemen, this past weekend. Go ahead. My bad.
So no. So no, listen, no. So I think catching momentum is a thing. So him winning this one today is let's see if he can actually get the to the next tournament and see if he takes this with the momentum. So Rafael Campos is one of my picks because I think he's hot right now. Matt McCarthy, my second pick, rookie. This kid right off the bat, he already won one. Another guy that has momentum, another kid that can hit the ball. He just has to focus, put his head down, grind with the right head. I think in the short period we can see him winning. I'm rooting for him this tournament because again, these are momentums. Campos on a momentum, McCarthy's on a momentum. I think these kids, if they play good, and if they don't win, I'm going to be surprised if they're not in the top 10, the ones that I pick. And Siwoo Kim for my last pick. Siwoo Kim, obviously,
Beast.
Tom Kim.
Beast.
These kids they went up with the elites. They proved themselves that they can battle with the best, with the Schefflers. He was one of them that with Tom Kim. I don't know if they're related. I'm sure they're brothers, cousins, or something at that form. But he showed up and he showed in. So he didn't let the elites just get to him. He battled it out with them. So I think this kid has a really good chance this year. He did he's in the top 50 at the fall. He's in the top 50 on the FedEx. He did finish. He had a good year. So yeah. I'm rooting for him because I sometimes see some videos and I can see who puts in the work and who does it. This kid puts in the work day in, day out. So I'm going to shoot for Siwoo Kim as my third pick. And that's my pick.
That's what you got right now?
I'm sure that one of them, if not in the top 10, one of these three are going to win it.
Definitely. Okay, so this tournament, the RCM, out there in Sealand Golf Club in St. Simmons Island in Georgia, all right? It's going to be this upcoming weekend. It's going to be the second to last tournament for the FedEx Fall. And your boy, Nolo Boy,
we got some people in there.
Nolo Boy got shooters. last year winner Oberg Beast. He is one of my new favorite ones. He's one of my three favorite ones. Okay, so definitely Oberg is gonna be a beast. You're gonna see him more and more as the year goes on. Listen, Oberg, I can guarantee you this: Oberg at least is gonna win one tournament next year. Book that, clip it, take it right now today. November 19th of 2024. I said it. Okay, clip it.
Oberg, what we can do with him though, as well that he represents, the golf. We're in good hands. We can send him over to the ladies and show them how to keep pace of play.
No, we're gonna talk about that. You're gonna definitely you hit a nerve right there.
Am I getting? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get a little bit ahead of yourself, but I like where you're going though. So my second pick, tell him, Miguel, Matt. Coach. Hey, so the following two, Matt Kuchar and Cameron Champ. Okay, just to break it down, they need to win because if not, they're gonna lose their cards. All right, they only have two tournaments left. One of them is going to lose their cards. All right. So it's a toughie. It's a toughie. Matt Kuchar had a chance earlier this year. It was the, oh my God, I can't imagine right now. I can't come up with
which
I think
one? What?
It was the one that my boy Vegas won. I forgot what was that.
Who are you talking about? Kuchar?
Kuch. Yeah, he had a chance to win the tournament. It was between him and Jonathan Vegas to win the tournament. And I picked Jonathan Vegas, and Jonathan Vegas won, and it's all great. But that's the closest that he has been to winning a tournament. Now, Cameron Champ, on the other hand, he hasn't been that close, man. He missed the cut on the Bermuda, so he's been struggling. Hopefully, he can make it. Because ladies and gentlemen, this too, they probably go back to the Korn Ferry, or Matt Kuchar goes and jumps to the Champion League. Okay, so we will see what's going to happen whenever this unfolds. At the end of the day, But these are my top 3 picks. This are the ones that I'm thinking is gonna win. What you got?
So he for the 3M Open, he tied for third.
Yes, he tied for third. Yeah, because he was in the last group with Jonathan Vega, but he was there, but then didn't make it. So, but ladies and gentlemen, let me see. Here's Miguel's picks right here. Here's Nolo Boy's pick right here. We will see what happens. You already know we 2 for 2 already. Hey, 2 for 2 already. Get that boy. Get that boy. Okay, so before we jump into the females, let's go out there and give it up to Pepatos Charcuterie out there in Killeen, Texas.
Big things happening. Big things.
Let me see what they got out there. Let me see what they're all about. Pepatos Charcuterie. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. A charcuterie box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The charcuterie is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, charcuterieltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
Oui, boy. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Oh, we're back.
Let's go. All right. So jumping from that, hey, shout out to them, Charcuterie. They making it happen. Jumping right quick to the ladies, the Annika Gamebridge. Listen, let me just before let's stop. Stop everything. Stop this program. Stop it right now. Let's see what's going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, Miguel gets one, and then I get the top other dog. So for me, Corda, you already know, coming fresh out of winning that Player of the Year. She's gonna come in here and play. She hasn't played in a long time, so this is gonna be a little bit
Sports Illustrated.
So yeah, fresh of that Sports Illustrated take.
I'm wondering what your thoughts are.
So,
is that? No, it can't be. Are we doing this like on different on different?
Did we just did it again?
On different.
Look at Corda.
Men,
Corda,
girls.
call it. Look at Corda right there, right below you. 3 already. 3. The two tournaments of the male tournaments, both the one DPWT
3 up, 3 down, baby.
The actual FedEx Fall. And also, we are doing it also in the LPGA. Come on now, get real, Miguel.
Are we calling it on different sexes too? We're calling it.
We're doing it, man. We're doing it. Hey, Miguel, talk to me about Nelly, man, and the Annika Gamebridge. Talk to me about that. What you saw in there for her?
Well,
for the Player of the Year. Talk to me.
7 wins, 15 career wins. 65 top 10s, 10 top 10s. This year,
make it rain.
Those 10
make
tops,
it rain.
The whole career finished 13 mil. This year, out of those, were 4.2 mil. We're looking again. Do we have to talk about Nelly? It's like talk about Scheffler. There's a Scheffler man. There's a Scheffler female. There it is.
Make it rain. Make it rain, Miguel. Make it rain. Goes,
I don't know. This girl is on one. This is the Scheffler of the females. This is exactly what Scheffler's doing on the male side. She's doing it on the lady side. It's just crazy. This is unbelievable what she's doing. She's having the year of her life. Like she needs to take this right this year, go like this. She needs to just scoop it in there. Put the cap on it and send it away and bottle it forever so somebody can find it and treasure and someday and unpack and be like, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Cody.
So listen, ladies and gentlemen, the Annika, it was in Bel Air, Florida, and Gamebridge. Listen, this is the third time that she wins the event. That's why you got the 3 in there, that she's racing the 3. So she won it on 21, 22, and then 24. So this year, what's outstanding? She was against Charlie Hall. They went at it in a battle. That final day, she was up by one shot. Actually, Charlie Hall was up by one shot. Obviously, Nelly was behind by a shot. So she had a rocky start, man. From she bogeyed the 3 holes. She bogeyed 9. I think it was 9 through 11 or something like that. And in the first 9, actually, I'm sorry, it was kind of shaky. I don't know which one she bogeyed, but she bogeyed 3 times in a row. So that was a little bit shaky in there. But in the first 9 and the back 9 is whatever she actually started making stuff happen. She made 5 consecutive birdies from 11 through 15, and then she ended up winning by 3 shots with Jin Hee, Wee Woo Sang, and Charlie Hall tied for second place. So it was an outstanding domination, fully displayed. In there, you see Annika out there giving her the trophy. Obviously, that's a classic. A bunch of them have that same pictures. She had 3 of them, by the way. But she went out there. She performed. It was out of this world in Bel Air, Florida. It was outstanding, man. So I don't got too much to add.
But
out there in the Pelicans, what's up? What you got?
But
who you got?
Well, first again, credit to her, right? Obviously, 15 wins, rookie in 2017. She's number 1. Don't forget this. She's number 1 in the Rolex, and she finished number 1 in the CME Globe. So she's going to compete. Well, they're competing for the CMN Globe this week coming up, if I'm not mistaken. But she's in number 1 in both of them. The Scheffler, ladies and gentlemen, I told you this, the Scheffler of the ladies. Congratulations, shout out to her. But there was some dilemma going on.
So
there was a lot of talk on the LPGA right now about this one tournament, and one thing that came up could be frustration, could be not.
What's all about this?
But show them what we're talking about.
Finishing so late in the dark yesterday, I'm wondering what your thoughts are on what can be done about pace of play.
Oh, it's crazy. I said I'm quite ruthless, but I said, listen, like, you know, if you get 3 bad timings, like every time is a 2-shot penalty. If you have 3 of them, you lose your tour card instantly. Go back to key school, because I'm sure that would hurry a lot of people up, and they won't lose their tour cards. So that would kind of kill the slow play, but they'd never do that.
How important of an issue is it though out here?
Oh, it's ridiculous, and I feel sorry for the fans, like how slow it is out there, because we were out there for 5 hours and 40 minutes yesterday. Like, we're playing a 4-ball at home on a hard golf course, and we're rounding 3.5 hours, 4 hours. So it is pretty crazy.
Thank you.
So Charlie Hall took it upon herself and spoke how she feels about this. It's
been going on for a while. Let's be honest.
See, for a while it's been going on. So I'm honest thought. Let me jump in first, Miguel, before I pass the ball to you.
No. What do you think? And why are they playing like this? And what is the solution of how they should? What is your thoughts about it?
I agree with her in some part of it. The game is taking a little bit longer. This past tournament, they had to finish the first, I think, 2 days. They had to finish the following day. So they were playing so slow. Okay.
What do you think is causing this slowness?
It is just the players double thinking their shots, the pressure. They want to do so well. There's people out here that are playing for the cards, ladies and gentlemen. And the LPGA happens the same thing as the PGA Tour. It happens the same thing. If you don't play well, you got to win. You need a win to stay in the PGA. People get nervous, get anxious. All this stuff creeps up on you, and then you're like this. All right, and you focus, but at the same time you're nervous about it. So you don't know how to hit this ball. Something that you stick in nature to yourself. You forgot how to do it. So, granted, all that she said is true. I hope that the PGA does something. The LPGA does something about this. Taking a card, I think that's going too far. But deducting a stroke, I think is possible. All right. So
that's what you think they should do.
It should be timed. It should be time.
I think there should be a shot clock. Yeah, like a shot clock.
There should be a shot clock for this, and this gonna hurry up the event. That's my take on it, and that's what I will go with. But how much time? I would say about 15 seconds after you arrive to the ball. So it will be something like whenever the ball's in the green. And
I'll say a couple minutes.
I don't know, 2 minutes. I will say
a minute. Yeah, a minute and a half. You should have for when you approach the ball.
Get to the ball. Exactly. As soon as you get to the ball, you got a minute to decide what shot you're gonna take. Because remember, even the males too. The males take a second before they shoot a ball. But however, the tempo is faster. As Oberg, like we were talking about a minute ago. But it's extremely faster. So they have to start doing something with this because guess what? The time change, everything changed, so it goes darker a little bit earlier. So it just they need to adjust. And guess what? The next tournament is gonna be in Naples, Florida, too. So from Bel Air, Florida, they going south to Naples, Florida. So that's where they're gonna have their next tournament. So this is gonna be again an issue on that tournament. All right. So that's what I got, Miguel. I don't know what you got, but you let me know.
Listen, for me, slow play is when it comes to reading the book with the caddy. On the LPGA, they take that a little more of that because I've seen and I've heard the mics and they're like, "Oh, what is this for this and what is this for?" And they ask so much. I get it, and you need that time, but I definitely think there should be a shot clock, like for strokes. I definitely think the penalties and the rules should be more different established, if your ball, how to find your ball quicker or whatever it takes. But the slow play comes down to the girls too. Like, see the shot, vision the shot, put a couple waggles on it, hit the ball, right? You don't have to be there 5 minutes just thinking about a shot, what type of shot you're going to play. Girls it's always been a problem for them. It's not the first time, but they definitely need to get that correct because it's just going to create frustration and there's not going to – it's a game of patience, but it's not like, man, we got to wait here all day for you to shoot, and it's only certain girls. Those girls, hey, man, make a shot clock. You can that's it, man. 1 minute on the clock as soon as you pull out your club from the bag. So you can talk. Before 3 minutes, the studies, once you pull out the club, you make that selection. Okay, you got 30 seconds once you do the selection of the club. Something like that. I don't know.
It makes sense. They got to fix it, man, because this is just, it's taking too long, man.
Taking too long for TV. It's taking too long for the other programs. It just falls all apart once you take too long. Nobody's going to watch it. It's going to get boring. So it's already, a little longer on TV. So anyway,
I'm definitely with you. Yeah, definitely. So moving on to the CME Group Tour Championship this weekend. This is the last championship of the year, right? For the ladies. This is it. So time for your picks. Miguel, come on, talk to me, man. Who you got and why you got it and what you got?
Real quick, so we're running out of time here. I got Lydia Ko. Obviously, that's my girl since day one. I'm sticking with her. That's just the way it is. I'm going to go for it just as my McElroy. I'm going for her just because I just like the way she plays. And she gives a good competition to Corda. Lilia Vu, I like her. She already won a couple tournaments already this year. I like her game. I like where her head is at. So that's what I'm going for that one. And my third pick, Amy Yang. You already know I got a little something for Amy Yang. I got a little. Tell her.
All right, Miguel got a little crush on Amy Yang going on. We already know.
Yeah, I just like it because she golfs. I just like the way she cares.
Highlight your boy.
Yeah, and you know what? She won this tournament. She already won it, so she can probably get another.
I got it.
What do you got?
Hey, listen. I got Nelly Corda. Obviously, she has a 2,000 and probably 2,600 point lead already on the CME group for the big course. This happens.
Extra.
It's the same thing, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, for the females have the CME Globe going on, and then there's the tournament. So as far as the tournament, this is what we're gonna give you as far as the tournament right here. Miguel already got you over. This is me, and this is Miguel right here. So I got Korda taking the double stack just like Rory, right quick, double me down and make it happen. Okay. Then I got Henderson. Henderson needs a bad win, really, really, really bad. And this could be the set. My Canadian girl, she was all these people before, Cole, she came right after Cole. So she was balling in the LPGA for a hot minute, but she got cold this year. All right. Then Charlie Hall. Listen, I love her, bro. I love how she plays. I like whenever she swings, she stays on the top.
You can do one of these. No. You can do one of these.
So yeah, Charlie Hall is a beast. So she's one of the long ball hitters too in the tour. She almost got this last one. So hey, I'm shooting for her to go ahead and just break it out and make it happen. Shout out to her speaking out her mind about the slow play too as well. Everybody probably within the LPGA is probably already thinking about it, but she just went out there and she went vocal about it. So that's outstanding. So just to make sure everybody right now, and Miguel's with me on this one, Korda has the CME Globe trophy and the $4 million already in her pocket. Just tell it like it is. Ain't nobody gonna challenge that. All right. Okay. Number right now, she has 4,200 points. Second to her is Hari Rai with 2,800. Then you got Lydia Ko with 2,600. Then you got Ayaka Furia with 2,400. So listen, guys.
Not even fair.
She has 2,600 points on top of everybody.
It's over.
It's over. So everybody's playing to win the tournament. That is it. All right. So that's what's going on the next week.
She can pull one of these.
Yep. It's a Sadunsky, man. It's a Sadunsky. Yo, look, the CME group challenge is $11 million purse. Whoever wins the tournament, whoever wins the CME Globe is $4 million. Whoever wins the tournament is $2 million. So shout out to Miguel's girl, Amy Yang, for winning it last year, minus 27. Irison Lee and Narsa Hotoka was tied for second with a minus 24. So listen, this season is done for the ladies. The 7-time winner could turn out to another winner. She got the CME Globe in the bag. Let's go.
Maybe you can get an 8th win.
She gets that a Hondo. She get that a Hondo right there. This is Sadunsky, man. She needs to wrap this. That's probably the greatest season on LPGA tour history.
For a while.
All right, for a good while. So that is outstanding. This is our picks, Miguel. Hope you got it this week. If not, I'm going to take it already. You already know what's the deal. So with this concludes our program for today. Ladies and gentlemen, it was an emotional program. We talking about Rafa Campos and winning the Butterfield,
my boy
Bermuda.
Rory.
So Rory, outstanding. What can I say about Rory? You can't give more flowers to this
my
dude.
boy. My boy.
It's a Sadunsky already with him. So the DP tour already done. The PGA is done. Obviously, it's been done. The FedEx Fall is gonna be done next week. So we almost everything is coming to the end. On January, everything kicks back all over again. And guess what? Nolo Boy and Miguel is gonna be in there to go ahead and get you. Okay. So Miguel, what's up, man? Go ahead and do your shout outs, man. And then we're gonna get the hell out of here for the night.
Listen, I do appreciate everybody that is going to watch this live or going to watch it recorded. A share, like, doesn't break your arm, doesn't do nothing harmfully for you. It actually gives us motivation to keep on bringing you this content. something we love to do. As well, yeah, the season is coming to the end, so all the golfs, a lot of holidays coming in. Everybody, happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything. We'll probably do another program before all that comes to give you the latest and greatest of all the last fall tournaments, the girls, what they did with the CME, and then the rest with all the rest of the boys. So we'll let you know one final one. And then until January, we'll wrap it up. And then new season. Maybe next season, we maybe go to more events. Maybe we'll be in these events. Maybe we get some more sponsors. Maybe people out there, want us to see us a little more out there on the field. So heads up with that and stay tuned.
Hey, once again, share, like. We highly appreciate it. Remember, we got We Call Football tomorrow. Then we got We Call the main cast, We Call Sports Podcast on Thursday. Then we have on Saturday, We Call Wrestling. And on Monday, guess what? Covering this weekend of golf. All right. This upcoming weekend of golf. It's your boy, Nolo Boy, #Red Cup. You know what I'm telling you already. All right. And then you got Miguel Golf 101 in there. Next week, you're going to be teaching you a little something. Okay. So tune in. Hey, thank you for everything. And if you got a hanger, ladies and gentlemen, and you're near your closet, go ahead and hang this up. Deuces.